What you see here is a window screen. It's already been constructed, so you can get close to it. Okay, we can see what's happening here. There is a rubber here, okay, black rubber that hold the mesh to the frame. Okay, and if we look here in the back of the frame, you don't see the rubber here. On the back of the frame, it looks clear. So what I want to show you is how to construct a window screen similar to it. I already measure it, but I want to show you how to take measure of a window without making mistakes and then construct the window screen. When you're actually going to build a window screen, the first thing you need to do is you need to measure the dimension of the screen, and I want to show you how to do it. So what you're doing really, you actually measure between the inside between two corners here, okay? And what I found here is 3 feet, 36. So that is the width. And the other measurement I will do is from here to the top, which is 25 inch exactly. So I just want to show you from close proximity where I'm taking the measurement. So if you're coming close to it, you can see one corner is here, exactly there, and the other corner is here, exactly here, and you can see it's actually 36. Right, again, from this corner to this corner, you can see 36 inch, and from here, from this is the place where the screen going to sit. Okay, and I'm going up until the height of it. Okay, this is the height. As you can see, 75 inch. So if you look here, you can see there are some kind of handle, I will call it. You can see this handle here, and in the other area there's another handle. This is the handle that actually the window screen going inside. So you can see when I measure it from this corner to this corner. I really ignore these handles. So some windows have tunnels all over, so you have to ignore them. You have to really go from the outside corner here and the corner here. That's a very important thing, where the window screen is located. So until now I just show you how to take dimension of the window, but that window screen is not the real screen I would like to build. This is the real screen I would like to build, and you can see the height of it is 46.5 and the width is 22 3/8. So when I will construct this window screen, I will have to remove 1/8 from each dimension, which is the width and from the width and from the height. That's in order to give to the window screen a little bit of offset that it will go inside to its location without any problems. So it's 1/8 of an inch, or between 1/8 to 1/16. I will show you how I'm going to do it. So let's build the screen. So this is the item you need to construct this window screen. These two pieces of frame here that I purchased in Lowe's. Okay, you can purchase them also in Home Depot. This is a saw to cut them to the right size. This is the screen, utility knife, a corner frame, I will talk about it later, and this utility that push this rubber, okay, inside the frame, and this rubber actually hold the screen inside to the window screen. So that's what I want to do, and I want to show you how I'm doing it. I'm close to see the frame it look like. You see, this is the frame, and this is the rubber. The rubber actually going inside here to this location. It's actually pushed by the utility that you saw before. Okay, and the screen really is coming here, inserted inside. So that is really the internal area, and this is the exterior. Okay, and now what I want to talk about, this corner. This is a corner that you actually have to put it Let me show you how to put it because it's quite tricky. Okay, this is the corner. I'm going to put it here like that. So here you can see it's very nice, but here, because it's internal, that's the way you look at it. Okay, now what I want to talk about, this corner is like a rectangle, a square, and this square have a dimension. It's actually 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. So when you're actually cutting this frame, you have to take this dimension into consideration. So because you're going to put one corner frame on each side, 3/4 of an inch plus 3/4 of an inch is a 1.5 inches. So you have to remove 1.5 inches from your measurement plus 1/8, the 1/8 offset that you will let this frame to be flexible to go inside the window. So let me show you how I'm going to do it. So the dimension of the window screen, as you remember, is 22.38 by 46.5. But because of the corner frame, so we have to remove 1.5 inch from each dimension, from the height and from the width. So here in the height, I'm taking 46.5 minus 1.5 and minus 1/8. That is the offset. So what I'm getting here, the height, really the height, let's call it h, that I need to cut from the frame, it's going to be 44 7/8. And the width, I'm going to do the same thing. I make 22 3/8 minus 1.5 minus 1/8. So now, as you can see, it's 22 3/8 minus 1.5 minus 1/8 is actually 22 3/8 minus 1 5/8, which equal to 20 3/4 inch. That is the width. Okay, so we're going to cut now the frame. The height going to be 44 7/8 and the width going to be 20 3/4. So here is the measurement I'm taking. You can see here, I actually mark it here. You can see that it's exactly 44 7/8. So I mark it here and now I'm going to cut it. Okay, and I'm going to cut two pieces like that and another two pieces of 20 3/4. Let me show you how I'm cutting it. This I call it the tools I purchased on Lowe's for like $3, and I'm using it for quite a lot of other stuff. And here is the frame I want to cut. So you can see I'm actually putting it on the center here. You see where is the sign that I sign here? So I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to cut it. Before, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually attach it with this clamp. Okay, so if I can use the clamp, see, I'm going to put the clamp. Okay, so the thing is been attached properly. Okay, and I can put clamp on two sides even if I want. And now I can actually go and cut it. Okay. Okay, so now I can just start and cut it. It. So I can take it now down from here, and I have the first piece, which is 44 7/8, remember? It should be between 44 and 7/8, which is exactly 44 7/8. Okay? So I will continue to cut another 3 pieces, and I will show you how I'm going to construct it. So here is the 4 piece that I'm going to construct the frame from. As you remember, this is the 44 7/8, and this is the 20 3/4. So from these 4 parts, I'm going to construct the frame. Cut, one of them is the width, which is 20 3/4, and one of them is the height, which is 44 7/8. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the frame corner, okay, that one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert it here. See how easy it's going inside? and then I'm going to insert it here. Okay, so what happened here, you can see the way it's look like now from here, and then the way it's going to look from the other side. Okay, so that's the way I'm actually going to construct this frame. It's going to be the window screen, and then I'm going to push the screen into this area. Okay, so I put the other frame corner, and now I just push this frame corner inside. Should be like that, sorry about that. And put it inside, and now I have actually two corners. So the only thing that left is this corner. You can see here. That's the only thing that left. I'm going to put it now. So that's the last corner. I'm going to put it together. Okay, and I'm going to push it. So this is the frame we actually constructed. Okay, now we need to measure to see if we are properly done. So if you go in here, from here to here, I can see 46.5, maybe 46 and 3/8, sorry, which is okay. 46 and 3/8, it's 46.5 minus 1/8, that's the offset we gave. And here, from here to here, we get 22 and 1/8. Remember, it should be 22 and a quarter. So 22 and 1/8, that's the right one because give you the offset 1/8. So we constructed the frame, and now we're going to do the screen. We're going to push the screen in.